Yo, what is up guys? So today we're going to be showcasing off a Raid Raptor one-hit OTK that's going to let you basically one-shot your opponent almost regardless of what they have on board, with the exception of something that would make it so they don't take any battle damage. But anyways, we're going to be really using the Doom Double Force as well as a Titanic Galaxy, which you guys will see in just a second over here. So the multiplayer opens up, goes for Magdalene to start and putting Saussure, and it's gonna go ahead and pass. But what we're really here for is activating the effect of the Raid Raptor to special summon another Exceed monster, because this card is sent to the graveyard while it has material. You can go ahead and special summon another monster. But what we're gonna do is actually use number 38's effect. So it's gonna crash itself into a stronger monster, and then he's going to go ahead and make Stranger Falcon and use Stranger Falcon's effect. Go ahead and grab out the other monster, which is going to be Arsenal. Arsenal is going to go ahead and activate its effect. But every time this is happening, guys, because you have this kind of, I would almost say like it's kind of a loop, but it does not enable itself to loop infinitely. It just loops itself to the point where you're going to win anyways. So you guys can see basically he's abusing those cards over and over. Then he's going to go for Revolution Falcon. Attack over something finally, but at this point he has a 9,800 attacking monster, which is pretty nasty because he hits his opponent with a 1,900 attacker for 7,900. So what we're doing, guys, is every single time this is happening, we're activating number 38's effect. Let me go ahead and actually showcase another game over here. I'm going to go ahead and mouse over number 38, which is of course what enables this thing to be possible. So basically it's number 38. And usually, we're going to be utilizing the effect that a lot of you guys have seen, where it's like, once per turn during either player's turn, you get to negate a spell card and then attach it to his material. But number 38 actually does have another effect. Strangely enough, he actually makes a number 38 as well. But it gets even dirtier because there happens to be two of them. Now, this is like something you probably won't see very often, where your opponent has one, you force its negation, and then you're still able to basically take it with mind control over here, which is really nasty. But this one is a really hype play because the amount of damage that we're going to be seeing here is pretty high, as you guys will see. But again, going back to number 38, because that's the important card here. Number 38 has the effect where if a face-up Exceed monster you control is destroyed by battle by card effect, you target a face-up Exceed monster you control. It gains attack equal to one of the destroyed monster's original attack. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and attack into his monster. And also, the guy had a Link Kariba, so it reduced the card's attack to 0, so it's even better. So he's just going to be able to crash straight into it. Again, it's kind of the same thing. But in this instance, guys, we have double number 38s, which is very hard to do. I mean, it's not because of the Link Zones, because you could theoretically have it. You just have to have some other cards to bring back your other boys. But if you're able to get out double of these, you can get stupid amounts of attack. It's totally unnecessary because it's way over 8,000 points of damage. We're at we're at 21,000 right now. Let's see how high we can get this attack up to. I don't think you can break the game. I mean, that's like back in the day with limiter rule, but you could get the attack so high that the game won't register properly and it actually goes negative. It's I mean, it sounds like it's from the anime, but like with the exception of I think Beaver Warrior. There hasn't been like too many videos that like break the game, but there it is, guys. 30,000 attacking number 38. That was pretty cool, but again, a lot of this stuff is unnecessary. You're going to be able to one punch someone very easy with that combo. So anyways, now that you guys have seen it, let's go ahead and go over a deck profile. I think called it One Hit. Whoops, my bad. It was a Raid Raptor One Hit OTK. So this is the deck that we saw in action, guys. I'm going to go ahead and mouse over the cards real quick so you guys can get an idea. But basically, the Kaijus are great because you can crash your monsters into them, and it makes it easier to just get rid of problematic cards in the first place. I think Allure of Darkness would be an excellent card to add in addition to this deck, but we got 3 of the Kaijus here. Then we got 2 copies of the Vanishing Lanius. We have 2 copies of Mimicry. We've got 2 copies of Blackwing Decay the Ill Wind. We got 2 copies of Fuzzy Lanius, 3 copies of Singing, 2 copies of Junk, double copies of Steam the Cloak, 2 copies of Jet, 1 Raigeki, 1 Mind Control, 2 copies of Rank Up Skip Force, 2 copies of Rank Up Magic Launch, 2 copies of Called by the Grave, 1 copy of Revolution Force, 3 copies of Cattle Call, 2 copies of Doom Double Force, 2 copies of Nest, 2 copies of Readiness, 2 copies of Icarus, Flex Trick, we got Beals, Excel, 138, 3 copies of Arsenal, 1 copy of Air Raid, 1 copy of Revolution Falcon, 3 copies of Stranger. You really just need 3 of these majority of the times, maybe with the exception of like this. Obviously you need the Link Monsters as stepping stones, but yeah, just trying to get your monster up to absurd amounts of attacks is really key here. Then we got 4 Strix, we got of course Yugioh, we got some Sorceress and Needle Fiber over here. But yo, that was a really cool deck. I gotta give a shout out to my boy Karma over here for building this deck. Again, very interesting, very unique. I have not seen anyone really played Raid Raptors, but I think we can get this deck to be a little bit better, like I said, with the lures. If you guys want to give any other suggestions in the comment section below, feel free to go ahead and do so. But yeah, that is the Raid Raptor one-hit OTK, kind of a loop. I don't know if I want to call it a loop or not, because again, it's not an infinite loop, but it loops to the point where like it doesn't matter, right? You're gonna be able to get the, like, even if you had a 15,000 attack, I guess technically with 15,000 you couldn't beat him in a tag duel, but it's loop enough to the point where I mean, people technically consider looping like 5 cards a loop to the point where like it considers a loop. I don't know. Let me know if I need to change the title, because I'm probably going to call it a one-hit OTK loop. Because again, you're looping this card to get back that card, to get back that card, and you just kind of cycle through it. It loops it to the point where you're one-shotting your opponent. Anyways, but you know, the Yu-Gi-Oh community sometimes needs to be very specific with things. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed seeing that. If you did, go ahead and drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button to see more new Yu-Gi-Oh replays, just like the one you saw over here, like my boy Karma sent in. If you guys got any other cool replays, feel free to always send them in. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. Like I said, I didn't think that anyone actually used number 38's other effect, but it does have one. But thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.